Rest to Excel. Hi, Queens. I'm Adeline Atlas, 7X published author. Welcome back to School of Soul, the social series, where we turn platforms into passive income and create freedom through social media. Today, I want to share something that's been a complete game changer in how I operate, not just in business, but in life. Sometimes the one thing you need to do to get everything done is nothing. Seriously. And if you're someone like me, driven, goal-oriented, constantly pushing for that next level, this might sound counterintuitive. It might even sound impossible. But hear me out, because learning this changed my entire relationship with work, with productivity, and with growth. There's this weird zone a lot of us get stuck in, where we're under a mountain of to-do lists, laser-focused, grinding through the work, but somehow making no real progress. You're doing all the things, checking all the boxes, but it feels like you're running on a treadmill. You're moving, but you're not getting anywhere. And it's frustrating. It's exhausting. You start thinking, maybe I just need to try harder, push more, stay up later, wake up earlier. But what if the real answer isn't to do more? It's to stop. I've noticed, and maybe you have too, that the biggest breakthroughs often don't come when you're nose to the grindstone grinding. They come when you take a break. You step away. You breathe. You stop forcing. And then when you come back, suddenly you knock out 5 things in 5 minutes that you couldn't crack in 5 hours before. It's like your mind needed to catch up to your ambition. It's like your soul needed space to realign before the next move. I used to think, I don't have time to take a break. But the truth is, I can't afford not to take breaks. Because when I don't step away, my energy dulls, my focus blurs, my creativity dries up. I'm doing the work, but I'm doing it half-heartedly, half-powerfully. Taking breaks isn't laziness, it's leadership. It's strategic. It's part of the work, not a distraction from it. This year, I've learned a new way to operate. I go all in, full force, until I feel myself nearing the edge of burnout. Not past it, not into it. Right up to the edge. And then I slam the brakes. Full stop, full disconnect. No guilt, no half-working while pretending to rest. Full, intentional stop. People always talk about balance. And honestly, balance never worked for me. I'm not someone who thrives on keeping everything perfectly even at all times. I'm an all-in kind of woman. I go deep. I pour. I build with intensity. But now, instead of crashing and burning, I've learned to listen for that edge. That moment when I feel the first whisper of, I can't do this anymore. That's my signal, not to push harder, but to pause smarter. And here's why I push it right up to the line. Because every time, I make it a little further than before. Every time, my endurance grows. Every time, my capacity expands. It's just like training for a run. If you keep running laps, eventually you can run more laps before you need to stop. Your stamina builds. Your threshold increases. But you can't grow your endurance if you never push the edge. And you can't sustain your growth if you never give yourself recovery. This is my current theory on hustle and rest. It's not about perfect balance. It's about perfect timing. Go all in when the energy is flowing. Rest fully when the energy signals it's time to recharge. Don't operate halfway. Don't live in constant depletion. Learn your rhythms. Respect your waves. Build your empire with intensity and intention. But always honor the need to step back so you can move forward even stronger. And Queens, here's the deeper truth underneath it all. Powerful pauses create powerful surges. Rest isn't a retreat. Rest is a recalibration. It's where you reconnect with your why. It's where you recover your creativity. It's where you remember that you're not building just for today. You're building for legacy. If you only measure your success by how much you're producing in every minute, you miss the bigger picture. You're not just building tasks. You're building sustainability. You're building stamina. You're building an empire that can last, not just a sprint that burns you out in the first mile. So if you're in a season right now where you feel stuck, frustrated, exhausted, maybe the answer isn't another planner. Maybe the answer isn't another late night. Maybe the answer isn't to grind harder. Maybe the answer is to stop, to breathe, to take a strategic pause, to step back and let your mind, your soul, and your energy recalibrate. Not because you're quitting, but because you're preparing to run further, faster, smarter than ever before. And if you're ready to build a brand, a business, and a life that honors both the hustle and the pause, a life where you grow sustainably, strategically, and soulfully, it's time to get inside the SOS, Social Vault. Inside the vault, you'll find not just marketing strategies and business templates, but the mindset and energetic systems you need to scale without burning out. Because success isn't about running yourself into the ground, it's about rising with power, wisdom, and sustainability. I'll see you inside, Queen. Sometimes the most powerful move you can make is to pause. Success loves speed, but it also loves strategy. Go make your move.